Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Watson. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So Louisville's offense will be first on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Off-play action. Here comes the heat. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. Offense scoops it up and still going. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3 and out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air.
The return is brought down at the 33.
Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Let's see what they do on third down. To the air, it's Holstein. quick strike complete. Coming. At third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your...
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They're going to ride this running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no... And this drive is still a success.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon. The ball.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Pitt looking to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They'll leave it with him. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Cardinals are on the move. The give to the left side.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Makes a catch at the 10. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The running back has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll try the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the lead.
That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Safe completion on the screen. To the got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Holstein. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt, looking for daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He's got him this time. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Brown has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Adams. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism,
breaks into the open. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. As That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
9, Louisville 3.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarter.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Dropping back, it's Adams. With the catch, it's Hughes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The handoff keeps working on that clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Power football with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Blasted as he lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Skinner. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle with Skinner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Skinner. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Adams. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. A long way to go for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Longhorns offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory.
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Now they call a run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Longhorns are in the red zone. It's a draw to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. But the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Pittsburgh's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw play. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is a...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.